Welcome to another episode of WVTV. And after the last episode where we did the Australian Shiraz, this episode we're going to do something a bit different as well, and a wine that you're certainly going to hear a lot more about, and it's Gruner Veltliner. And it's a fairly uncommon grape variety down here in New Zealand, but it's making great inroads into European markets, American markets, and I mean, Gruner Veltliner has only really come out of its own since World War II, when before that it was just considered another Austrian grape. And there are three main areas that kind of grown west of Vienna in Wachau, Kremstall and Kampstall, and they're made to be drunk young. The vineyards are on the side of the Danube, and yeah, I mean, there are a few New Zealand vineyards here that are growing Gruner Veltliner right now, and Cooper's Creek is one of them. And but this one is the Solomon Watchberg Gruner Veltliner 2006. And you tobacco, spicy, minerally kind of character, and when they've been put up against some of the best Chardonnays in the world, they've come out very, very well indeed. Let's see what we get here. You do get that minerally kind of character. It almost reminds me of Chablis. And also a bit of dirtiness there, a bit of cigar box probably, maybe tobacco leaf, and a bit of citrus. It's pretty light on the palate. If I was going to say it's something, I'd kind of cross it between a Pinot Gris and a Riesling. You get that kind of character coming out of it, and you do get that kind of tobacco leaf being very evident on the palate, and also you get that kind of mineral character that you usually associate with Chablis and I know Chardonnay. Yeah, that's all right. It's not going to rock your socks, or certainly doesn't rock my socks, but may rock yours. I mean, it's my palate. The next one here is from Rudy Pichlet, and this is a 2006 Fiederspeer Wachau Gruner Veltliner, and this is just a bit more subtle, a bit more aromatic, bit of lemon zest going on there. You still have those lighter kind of hints of tobacco and minerality there, but it's more about the floral kind of aromatics. Almost a bit of spritziness there as well. Palate weight and texture really, really good. Just drops away in the mid palate, but then comes right the way back. I mean, I think 13.5% and 12.5% alcohol, and you don't notice there's any alcohol there at all. It's really well integrated and balanced. For me, I'd have that with a bit of seafood, maybe a bit of shellfish, prawn or something like that. Fish, white fish can go with some pretty kind of good meaty white fish. That'd be lovely. I mean, Gruner Veltliner currently accounts for 36% of all Austrian grape plantings, and I mean, they make some other wines as well, make some great Pinot Noir, and after that 85 scandal with antifreeze in their wines, they've really cleaned up their wine industry, and I've got to say, they're doing a bloody good job. So, probably going to go on the Rudy. I'm probably going to give it 86 points. On the Solomon, probably 84 points. Just slightly underwhelmed by them, but I'm also intrigued by them. I think there's going to be a great new varietal that hopefully in New Zealand we'll be able to do probably in some of the cooler climes, maybe down in kind of a few of the valleys in Marlborough, maybe central Otago, a bit of Waipara if in kind of close to the hills in Waipara, or even the Waitaki, which reminds me, dun, 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 the eyes, we're looking at you. And I forgot to do that in the last one. I said I'd do it from every episode from now on. But anyway, thanks very much for tuning in and joining us, and we'll see you on the next episode.